How's it going, guys? Mike here, and I am just another UK gamer, and in this video I'll be teaching you guys the full Easter egg for the Shadowed Throne. This Easter egg has been one of the best so far, with many fun puzzles to do and a brilliant ending boss fight. Now this guide will be super simple and straightforward, but don't worry, you will get all the necessary information needed to complete this Easter egg. This guide will cover all the little parts like upgrading the wonder weapon and the 3 melee weapons, because I feel that if you already know how to upgrade the wonder bus, or you know how to do 2 out of the 3 melee weapons, then you don't really want to be rewatching them. So the first part to start this Easter egg is contacting the Russians and obtaining the wonder bus, which is the wonder weapon on this map. And if this is something you don't know how to do, go into the description and I have a super quick and easy to follow guide on how to obtain the wonder bus, and if you already know, well, you're ready to move on. The next part is obtaining all 3 of the special melee weapons, and again, them videos will be inside the description, all the separate videos which are all super quick and detailed. Just go and watch the ones that you don't know how to do, and when you have all 3, you're over halfway done with this Easter egg already. So you've gotten the wonder bus and you've gotten all 3 upgraded melee weapons, so what's next? You slot all 3 weapons into the stone slabs next to the church, and now we have to charge each one. And to charge these, you have to first get 30 normal zombie kills and then kill 10 inferno zombies, and to finish it off you have to kill around 20 pests. You can't kill these in any order as it won't charge. You have to charge them in the order that I just said, and once all 3 are charged, the door will swing open. And just a little tip, make sure nobody is standing near these doors, because there is actually a glitch at the moment where you'll get stuck behind the door and you can't get out unless you bleed out, so just a little heads up there. Now once these doors are open, you have to shoot the 4 pod batteries the Zeppelin has left around the map with the wonder bus until they all turn green. And you don't actually have to do this step at any specific point. They can be shot at any point during the Easter egg, and you just have to make sure that all 4 are shot to start the next puzzle. But the locations for these batteries are as follows. There's one next to the double damage perk in between the church, the museum and the theatre. The second one is inside the museum, crashed into the roof. The third one is opposite the pack-a-punch in spawn. You have to look through this little gap here to shoot it. And the final one is through the doors you just charged, and it's on the roof. And now another little tip here, make sure you charge the one through the double doors last, because as soon as the 4th one is lit, then doors will shut, starting the next puzzle, and anyone outside the doors will actually be able to get inside and join in with the puzzle. So just remember that to do this one last. Now that the double doors are shut, it's onto Barbarossa's puzzle for the blade, and this is really simple. It's as simple as turning statues located next to each other by shooting them until they rotate. Each statue has a different amount of turns, and it also turns the statue next to it. Now this was actually a little bit tricky at the start of the Easter egg, but since then someone has created a tool which makes this step super easy, so just head into the description and you'll see a link for the tool which looks like this. Okay, so you basically input what wall you are on, and when you start the puzzle, you'll be on wall 1. You then look at the statues on the walls and see what direction they are facing, and then input their direction into this tool and press solve. The tool will then tell you what statues to shoot in what order. A will be the far left and D will be the far right. And make sure you shoot the statues in the order the tool is telling you from top to bottom. They cannot be shot in a random order. It has to be the order that the tool has given you, or you'll have to redo it all again. When you finish wall 1, a golden raven will spawn, which you collect and then move on to the next wall. You will always rotate in a counterclockwise direction, but if you are unsure and want to quickly check what wall you're on, all you have to do is just shoot one of the statues with 1 or 2 bullets only, and it will light up. 1 or 2 bullets is not enough to spin the statue. It'll just light the statue up, let you know that this is the wall you are on. You then simply use the tool the same way for the other 3 walls, and you'll have 4 golden ravens in total, which you then have to put onto the statue in the middle to unlock the blade. Now it's kind of hard to explain exactly what raven goes where, but if you just rewatch this small clip of me walking around the statue a few times, you'll definitely get it. And after they are all placed, you can then go and collect the blade, run back up the stairs and place the blade into the slab on the wall, just like the other 3 melee weapons, and it's now onto the boss fight. Now from this point, it's the usual pack-a-punch your weapon, get some perks, get a shield, and you need a max ammo before you can enter this, or just get max ammo in your wonder bus by shooting the zombies, because you'll need a full 100 charge. Once you are ready, you go into the pod which is located next to the radio and look up. all players in the game need to continuously shoot the red fuse until all 100% charge has gone, and then you'll actually be boarded onto the Zeppelin, which is the boss fight. Now this boss fight has two stages. The first one is just to be rerouting the power, which is pretty simple. You just go to the white consoles and move the white light along the board, but the light can actually only pass through green wires, so it's as simple as switching between the consoles until it's at the finishing point, and then this will kill Shroud. Just make sure someone's protecting your back at all times, and you'll get this done within the first maybe 60 seconds to 2 minutes. And as soon as he's dead, the boss will enter the Zeppelin. So this boss is as simple as shoot him until he dies, but there's a lot of zombies that spawn with you, so shell shot with sustain zone is a very helpful one here. The boss, he's like a wussling. When you shoot him, he gets mad and he charges, and then when he charges, he will light up orange and then stop lighting up when he stops charging. He will only take damage when he is lit up orange, so it's as simple as keep shooting him until he gets to the final stage, and then when he hits this final stage, you'll know, because he'll start throwing this like circle of cloud or circle of smoke that has electricity inside it, and I really advise you to stay out of it as much as possible because it kills you very, very quickly. On this last stage, the only time you can damage him is when he's stood inside his own electric smoke. So you have to guide him back into it and then shoot him. I'm pretty sure it's with the Wunderbuss only, don't quote me on that. But as of now, it's pretty much been confirmed that it's the Wunderbuss that will do damage only. He has to be stood inside his smoke, and then you have to shoot him with the Wunderbuss. So you have to basically keep shooting the Wunderbuss into the zombies to recharge, get him into his smoke, and then deal enough damage with him with the Wunderbuss until he's dead. And as soon as he's dead, all players need to run back inside the pod and stand inside it to be lowered back to the ground. The Easter egg is not over until you're all inside that pod and you all hit the ground again. So once you've got in there and you've gotten back down to the ground, congratulations, you've just beaten the Shadow Throne Easter egg. And that, ladies and gents, will wrap up this video. If it did help you out in any way, then a like would be greatly appreciated. And if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for daily zombies videos and streams. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.